Hi, welcome back. This is day 2 of Art with Addison. Today we will be making spoon mermaids, spoon monsters, and for a simpler craft for younger kids, fish. The supplies you'll need for this craft are some tape or glue, some scrapbook paper, any little jewels or decorations you can find that you want to use, some googly eyes, or if you don't have googly eyes, you can cut out little circles like from these paper. And you'll also need some scissors. You can use pipe cleaners. You might need a pencil or a Sharpie, some yarn, and you can use either foam or paper or some extra fabric for the mermaid tail. And you'll definitely need plastic spoons. Alright, we're gonna start with the mermaid, and to make the top and her tail, you're gonna get some yarn, and you wanna make sure that this spoon, the bumpy side of the spoon is out, because this is gonna be her face. So you have to make sure you wrap the yarn around the right way. And so you're gonna start and get the end of the yarn, and you can put it down the middle of the back of the spoon right here. And then you're going to start at the top and start wrapping it around, and you want to make sure you go around the back of the yarn, and you're going to wrap all the way around as many times as you want, just so it covers the yarn mostly. And then you're going to make an X and go up across the back and around the top, and then down again to the bottom and around, and then you're gonna cut it, so make sure you hold it so it's tight, and you're gonna cut it. Ready? So then once you cut this, you're gonna leave this little end piece, and where you made your little X right here, you're gonna have to loosen it up a little bit so you can put this extra string underneath the X, so then all the yarn will stay. So I just pulled it through, but if you leave a little bit of extra string, you could tie a knot at the end. But make sure you pull it tight so then it all stays, and then you can just clip this off. Okay, so we just did the same thing for this part of the tail that we did for the top. And now we're gonna make the bottom part of the tail. And so you have to make sure that it's wide enough for the spoon to fit so it can connect right here. So you're gonna draw around it a little bit, and then you're gonna go out, and then in, kinda like this. And then if you want it to look exactly the same on the same side, you can fold it over when you cut it out, so then you get a full tail. So you're gonna fold it in half like this, and then cut it out. So you can probably use regular Elmer's glue, but I'm gonna use some hot glue, but ask for your parents' permission if you wanna use hot glue. Okay, so for the mermaid's hair, you wanna find the length that you want, and then you can cut it at that length. And then if you want multiple strands of hair, you're just gonna measure the same amount using the one you just cut, and cut that length again, like this. Glue it on at the top. So for the mermaid's face, if you have googly eyes, that's what I used on this one. You can glue them on, but if you don't have them, you can just draw the face on, which is what I'm gonna do. Now we are going to make some monsters. Okay, so for our monsters' faces, if you have googly eyes, you can glue them on. You can do as many eyes as you want, or you can use paper and cut circles out, whatever you want to do. And then you can draw a mouth on or a nose with teeth. And then you can also make hair, and this one uses pipe cleaners, and then we have some feathers on this guy. And then if you want to put clothes on them, you can draw them out on some piece of paper like this, and just flip it over, and then draw a shirt or whatever you want them to be wearing, and then cut it out. And then to put it on the monster, you're gonna have to cut a little slit so it will slide on. And you have to cut it like this. Another one.
So you fold it in half.
And then like this. And you can also make people and put clothes on them. They don't have to be monsters. And then you'll just slide it in through the slit. Hopefully it's big enough. This. And like this. Okay. Alright, so the last craft we're gonna make is a fish. Okay. And so to make the body of the fish, you can get some construction paper or any kind of paper that you want, like this, and you're gonna trace their hand, but you don't want their hand to be too wide like this or too like skinny. So just spread them out just a little bit, and then you're gonna trace not all the way down here, but about to their knuckles, so the fish isn't too like long. Alright, so once you've drawn it on the paper, you're just gonna cut it out, and then you can decorate it with anything you find or you want to put on it. So we have some buttons or jewels or stickers or whatever you want. And then to make the lips, we used heart stickers and just put it on like this. And then you can use a googly eye for the eye, or we just drew it on. And then you can tape a popsicle stick on the back so you can hold it like this.
Roar! The sea monsters are coming! Ah!